Have you ever felt like you're behind in life, like everyone else is moving forward and you're still waiting for something to take off? If that's you, take a breath because today I want to remind you that slow doesn't mean stuck. Hi, friend. If you're new here, I'm Ileana, your midlife wellness and mindset coach. Here we talk about wellness, mindset, and thriving after 50. I recently came across the growth cycle of the bamboo tree, and I was fascinated by its growing process. The Chinese bamboo tree is one of the most powerful reminders of what's possible when we nurture our goals with patience, faith, and perseverance. When planted, the bamboo tree shows no visible growth for the first 4 years. You water it, you nurture it, you protect it from the elements, and yet there's no visible growth. But underground, it's working quietly and powerfully. It's building a deep, unshakable root system that can sustain enormous growth when the time comes. Then, in its fifth year, something amazing happens. It grows up to 80 feet in just 6 weeks. That's mind blowing to me. It looks like an overnight success, but it's not. It's the result of years of unseen preparation. Let's think about that. It looks like nothing is happening for years, and then suddenly everything changes. The story is a beautiful reminder for us, especially as women in midlife, because so many of us have spent decades building those invisible roots, laying the foundation all along, caring for others, learning, surviving challenges, gaining wisdom, and our quiet perseverance. And this decade might be your season of visible growth. So if it feels like things are taking too long, if you're tempted to give up on that goal, that business idea, that personal reset, remember the bamboo tree. Sometimes the most meaningful breakthroughs come after a long seasons of unseen work. All this reminded me of what the scripture in the book of Matthew says. God rewards what is done in secret. And that means that acts performed privately or unnoticed with sincere motives will be rewarded by God and you will reap a harvest. So, just like the bamboo tree, you have deep roots and limitless potential still waiting to rise. And today, I want to share 5 practical mindset shifts to help you stay rooted, faithful, and ready for your next season, your bamboo season. Mindset shift number one, trust your roots. Like the bamboo tree, your progress may be invisible at first, but that doesn't mean it's not happening. Trust every lesson you've learned, every setback you've overcome, and every time you chose to keep going, it was all part of your root system. You were building strength, resilience, and wisdom beneath the surface, even if no one else saw it or sees it yet. Even when you can't see results yet, remember progress is still happening. Start by taking inventory of wins that you've had, record those, then create a win list or a vision board of representations of what you've accomplished as a reminder of your root system. Start keeping a progress journal. Write one small thing every day that you're proud of, how you showed up, what you learned, or simply that you didn't give up. These small reflections remind you that you are growing and they are proof of your hidden growth. Roots grow quietly, but they're what make your next chapter unshakable. Mindset shift number two, nurture yourself daily. The bamboo tree doesn't stop being watered just because it hasn't broken the surface, and neither should you. Your growth needs consistent nourishment, and that means physically, emotionally, and spiritually. Prioritize one act of self care or self encouragement or self nurturing each day, a 5 to 10 minute meditation, a walk, a prayer, journaling, or just saying, I'm proud of who I'm becoming. Those small habits, they compound over time. One loving action leads to another. And before you know it, you've created a lifestyle of care and self respect. Remember, neglect dries out your roots, but consistency gives them life. Mindset shift number 3, have faith in the long game. The bamboo tree doesn't grow in a rush, and neither do meaningful lives. True growth is the result of small, consistent actions that compound, that multiply over time, the same way those hidden bamboo roots strengthen year after year. Every act of self care, every boundary you set, every moment that you chose courage over comfort adds up. You may not see the results right away, but they are stacking quietly beneath the surface, preparing you for your next season. Create a long game vision board. Instead of focusing only on achievements, focus on how you want to feel peaceful, fulfilled, confident, free. Visualize and feel that because life in midlife isn't about speed, it's about depth, direction, and the compounding power of those persistent actions. The truth is, your small daily choices are not wasted, they're working together quietly building a stronger, wiser, more grounded version of you. So remember this, slow and steady wins the race. Mindset shift number 4, surround yourself with rooted energy. The bamboo tree thrives in the forest, not in isolation. We need to surround ourselves with women who are also growing and who believe in your potential, who talk about goals, healing, and self belief. Community keeps us rooted when self doubt tries to pull us out. We need to be intentional about our circle. We need to seek out women who inspire us, who elevate us, who cheer us on, and who are also evolving and who remind us that it's never too late to bloom. Growth energy is contagious. When you connect with like minded women who are also in their root season, you create a shared energy of courage and accountability, a forest of strength. If you don't know women like this, it's okay. It can be choosing to listen and follow women who embody that energy on YouTube and podcast. Mindset shift number 5, keep showing up. Even when it feels slow, even when it's quiet, pick one small habit to commit to for 30 days. Meditate, read, start your day with lemon water, write, stretch, or post that idea. Let consistency be your win because repetition builds self trust, and self trust is what leads to confidence. Growth doesn't always look exciting, but it's happening moment by moment. Again, the key is consistency. It's doing the one thing to move that needle forward. The magic isn't in the speed, it's in the staying power, that stick to it attitude. Remember, it took 4 silent years for the bamboo to build its root before it grew to 80 feet in 6 weeks. Your breakthrough might be just one consistent season away. I want to sum it up with this. You are not too late. You are not behind. You're exactly where you need to be, building the roots for something extraordinary. So the next time you feel it's too late, think of the bamboo tree. Growth doesn't always happen in the light. Sometimes the most beautiful transformations happen underground, in silence, in faith, in persistence. Your time is coming. Don't quit before your breakthrough. My beautiful friend, if this message spoke to you, like, subscribe, and leave a comment. And I want to hear from you. What season are you in right now? I want to remind you that this is a safe, empowering place where we can all come together to support each other, to live boldly in our midlife and beyond. Because your story isn't over, it's just beginning. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.